Authors. The night was unusually silent. Jungkook had left the house hours ago. No explanation, no message, nothing. Vine sat alone in the living room, legs pulled up on the couch, staring at the front door every few minutes. The house felt too big and too quiet without Jungkook's presence. After waiting too long, she finally picked up her phone and called him. Call failed again and again and again. Authors. No signal, no response, no ring. Her chest tightened with irritation and worry. Right then Jungkook's mother walked past the living room, holding a tray of warm milk. Van looked at her instantly. Van, Mom, Jungkook has not come back yet. Why? Where is he? He didn't pick up my calls. Authors. Jungkook's mother paused, gave her a small, calm look. Mom, beta, he's on mission. He will come. You should sleep. Mission. The word hit Vian's hand. She wanted to ask what kind of mission, why at this hour, why so secretive. But Jungkook's mother quietly walked away before Vian could speak again. Vian sat back down, confused, worried, and restless. Authors. The clock kept moving. 10 p.m., 12 a.m., 1:30 a.m. Still no Jungkook. Her eyes were burning from staying awake. But she didn't move from the couch. Then the main gate opened. Vian's heart stopped. She stood up instantly. Jungkook walked in, his shirt covered in blood, his forearms stained, his jaw tense, eyes cold. That was not the annoying Jungkook she knew at home. Authors. This was the Mafia King version. Without thinking, Van ran to him and grabbed him in a tight hug. Her voice shook. Van, Jungkook, where are you? I was so scared. Why didn't you come back? Why did not you answer? Jungkook let out a long breath, finally relaxing a little in her hold. His arms wrapped around her tightly. Jungkook, low voice, relax, I am here, I am fine. But she pulled back slightly, staring at the blood on his shirt. Vine, you are bleeding, Jungkook, this is blood. Does it hurt? Did someone? Jungkook cut her off, voice steady, deadly calm. Jungkook, it's not my blood, don't worry. The way he said it was too casual, too normal, too mafia. Authors. But when Vine still hugged him again, refusing to let go, her grip softened, her breathing slow. Her body grew heavy. Jungkook forward and looked down. Vine had fallen asleep in his arms, completely exhausted from waiting. For a moment, Jungkook just stood there holding her silently. Authors. He slid into the bed beside her and instinctively moved closer, placing her hand on his chest. Jungkook froze for a second, then wrapped an arm around her waist slowly. His voice dropped to a whisper. No one could hear. Jungkook, you worry too much for someone who claims she doesn't care. He pulled her closer and closed his eyes. The Mafia King finally slept. Not because he was tired, but because she was beside him. Authors. The first rays on sunlight slipped into the room. Vine was still curled against Jungkook's chest, breathing slow, warm, steady. Jungkook woke up first, sharp eyes opening instantly. No drowsiness, no softness, mafia instincts. But when he saw her sleeping on him, His jaw unclenched a little. After a moment, he slid his arms tighter around her waist and pulled her body closer until her face pressed against his neck. Author, she blinked awake, slowly, confused for a second. Then she realized where she was. Jungkook smirked. Jungkook, good morning, baby. His voice was low, warm, and unfairly tempting. Vian's cheeks heated up and she gave a small smile, but the smile vanished instantly. Jungkook noticed immediately. His expression turned sharp. Jungkook, what happened? Why that face? Vian swallowed, eyes already getting wet. Vian, I have to go home now. The contract is over. My time is here finished. Her voice cracked. She tried to sit up, but Jungkook grabbed her wrist and pulled her right back against him. Jungkook, what contract? Vian looked at him like he was asking something obvious. Vian, the one I signed a month, the contract. Jungkook jaw tightened and his eyes looked on hers. Jungkook, that stupid paper. He let out a short, amused, irritated breath. Jungkook, I tore that thing the same night you signed it. Vian froze. Vian, you what? Jungkook leaned closer, his lips brushing her cheeks as he spoke. Jungkook, you really thought I let you walk out because of piece of paper? Her eyes filled with tears, but this time relief. She didn't even think. She threw her arms around him and hugged him tightly. Jungkook pulled her into his lap, holding her with one hand around her waist, the other one the back of her head. He smirked again. Jungkook, and I heard Minho wants a little sister. Vian's eyes widened instantly. Vian Jungkook, but he didn't let her finish. He pushed her down gently against the mattress, his body hovering over hers. Gaze dark, confident, and dangerous. Jungkook, so why not give him one? Author's fine heartbeats picked, her breath hissed. Jungkook lowered his face near her ear. Jungkook, you're mine anyway. Her fingers slid into his hair. Without even realizing, he kissed her, not soft, not shy, the way a mafia king kisses someone he refuses to lose. The room filled with heat, breathless tension, and the kind of intimacy that had no confusion, no contract, no distance, only him, only her, only the truth they had been denying. Comment what you want next. Don't forget to share and subscribe this channel. Bye bye.